Of the 3 contestants on the Discord call today, only one will earn the title of Strongest Twink. The rest of them will be eliminated, as one by one they are named the Weakest Twink. Welcome to the Weakest Twink. As said in the intro video, any of these 3 people could win. They've all done it before, but only one of them will hold on to their title today as Strongest Twink, as the other 2, for the first time in their Weakest Twink careers, are named the Weakest Twink. First up, a contestant who was our OG. He won the very first ever Weakest Twink. What is this game called? He won the first ever Weakest Twink. Nilla, do you think that you're going to be able to prove that first is best today?
No, but I'm here.
All right. We love the no confidence, because then either you don't disappoint yourself and you do lose, or you surprise yourself and you win. Next up, we have someone who is streaming from the same house as me, which meant that I was running back and forth down the hallway about 1,000,000 times before stream started to get everything working. The person who won under accusations of perhaps some rigor mortis. Mother, do you think now that I've promised not to rig anything, you'll be able to win again?
I don't think you rigged anything the first time.
Neither do I, but other people do.
Oh, no, you don't know Addison very well then. He would not condone cheating for anybody but him to win.
But, Mother, we ask you the most important question. Do you think Hope threw that last question so you wouldn't get eliminated?
For the 9 hours that the 3 of us just spent in the green room, or whatever you call it, yes, we were talking about that.
Well, we'll find out if you can repeat. And finally, someone who's coming in, maybe a bit of an underdog, because, Shell, I don't know if you know this. You do have the lowest winning score of any winner in Weakest Twink history.
That makes so much sense that you would... Yeah, okay, yeah, no, of course.
I hate to inform you of this, but your winning score of 17 would have gotten you eliminated in over half of the other episodes. But
Let's go.
All right.
Do you think time away from the game has made you ready to win?
I have never felt confident in trivia. I won a trivia game show and remain unconfident in trivia. I'm happy to be here, and I will play my hardest. Expect nothing.
And it must be noted that, Shao, you've been awake now for, 16, 18 consecutive hours?
9 p.m. minus 4. 20.
20 hours. Well, let's see if we can't drag the game out to get you to 24.
Sounds good.
All right. Any questions on the rules, or are we all clear? Or are we at the very least gonna cover it as we get to it in the game? Okay. Do you all have something you can write with next to you? Like scrap paper and a pen? Because I forgot to tell you all that in advance.
I will if you give me a second.
Okay, you have a second. In that second, we'll go to Nilla. Nilla, as part of the Strongest Twink tournament, I'm letting whoever was the highest scorer in their original game make the order. So in this case, that is you. So what order would you like everyone to go in?
We have the same view. Let's just go clockwise.
All right. That's 2 episodes in a row that the person has chosen to just go clockwise, and it is a blessing and a half for me. All right. That makes our order Nilla, Kelly, Shao. All right. All that out of the way. Any questions? Any last-minute stuff? Otherwise, we're going to start.
All good?
All right.
I'm good.
All right. I love to hear it. Nilla, you put yourself first. A bold move, but we'll see how it works out for you. What difficulty would you like?
3.
All right. For the first question of the game, we go to a 3. Let me flip in my little notebook. Nilla, what is the breakfast dish called that is comprised of 2 halves of an English muffin, each topped with Canadian bacon, a poached egg, and hollandaise sauce?
Eggs Benedict.
That is the correct answer.
No.
All right. You got points, and as always, that's one of the biggest battles. It's just getting off the starting block. Mum, we come to you next. What difficulty would you like?
I would like Nilla's 3-point question he was just asked, please.
Okay. You can't have it, but you can have a different
Wait,
3.
your clockwise is different than my clock.
Oh, did you want to go Nilla Shal Kelly?
As in clockwise?
Oh, I was just going order. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I was just going.
Yeah, well, whatever's easiest for you. Whatever's easiest for you.
No. I'm putting. No. You wanted Nilla Shal Kelly. You said clockwise. My brain just processed it as in order. All right. Shal will be next, and then Kelly. Looks like I'm the weakest twink. You all win. Nilla's the host now. Have fun.
Amazing.
All right. Shal, what difficulty would you like?
All right, I don't remember. What's it up to again?
7.
7. Okay. 1 to 7. Let's just do 2.
A 2 for Shal. Shal, the princess of what country just gave up her royal title in order to marry a commoner?
Britain.
That is incorrect. Kelly, we come to you next. The princess of what country just gave up her royal title in order to marry a commoner?
Japan?
What was that?
Japan?
Japan is the correct answer.
As soon as I said,
I knew that one.
as soon as I said it, I was like, oh my God, I just saw that on like Reddit like, last yesterday. I forgot.
It was.
It was 2 points.
So you get, you get 2 points off that. All right. Are you keeping track of your own score?
I'm going to see if I can keep track of everybody's scores so I can try to be super competitive
You
about
can also
this.
just ask, because I am also keeping track of everybody's scores.
No.
All right. Can you tell that we're related? All right. So then, Mom, it's your pick for a question.
What was a 2, huh?
That was a 2.
Okay, I'll go 3.
Mother, what actress portrayed Casey Becker in Scream, whose death in the opening scene shocked audiences after her strong presence in the movie's promotion?
Know nothing about Scream.
Okay.
It's an actress, so I've narrowed that down 50%, right? It's
Yeah.
female.
Allegedly, yeah.
Right, allegedly. And it was a shocker, and she would have been, I'm going to say, Reese Witherspoon.
That is incorrect. Nilla, we come to you next. Do you want me to repeat it? I'm pretty sure you know the answer.
I believe it's Drew Barrymore.
That is correct. So I have to give you credit, Mom. That was an astoundingly close guess.
What, was she in the movie at least?
No, I think Reese Witherspoon is about as close to Drew Barrymore as you can get without saying Drew Barrymore. All right. 1 question each. Nilla's at 6. Kelly's at 2. Shal's looking to get off the board, but we still have many, many, many more questions ahead of us. Nilla, we come to you now. What difficulty would you like?
I think a 2.
A 2 for Nilla. Kristen Chenoweth received her 2nd Tony Award nomination for originating what legendary Broadway role?
Glinda the Good Witch.
That is the correct answer.
It's a 2. I am in trouble.
Yeah, of all episodes, I don't want to hear complaints about the sorting of the questions, because even as I was writing them down, I was like, this is not an accurate sort, but whatever, I'm already writing it. Shall we come to you now? What difficulty would you like?
1.
A 1 to get off the starting block. Shall, what company are the creators of iTunes?
Apple.
Correct.
Amazing.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Just like that, everybody has scored a point, so we're happy to see that. And Mum, we come to you now. What difficulty would you like?
You know what? I'm just going bold. I want 7 so I can pass Noah.
All right, that would put you one ahead of Nilla. Kelly, who
Oh.
is currently 5th in the line of presidential succession for the United States?
I can't swear, right?
You can. I mean,
What question is that?
it's a 7. What do you want from me?
Does the president count as 1?
I will answer this clarifying question, which I usually don't, only because I had to check my own numbers to see whether or not they counted. It does not count. So Joe Biden is 0. And then
Okay.
if something happens to him, the next person would be
I don't even
first.
want to talk out loud because people will laugh at me. So I'm pretty sure the first one's vice president. Then I think it's speaker. Speaker of the House. Speaker of the Senate. Maybe. You know what sounds like a good fun term? It's the minority whip.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want the name of the person.
Right now, you mean?
Yeah, right now.
Right now. Let's see.
Honestly, I might be tempted to give it to, if nobody gets it and somebody said the correct position, I'll be tempted.
I'm gonna guess it's not the minority whip, but I just put a name of the thing. It is it's Adam Schiff.
No, that is not correct. Nilla, we come to you next. Who is currently 5th in the line of presidential succession for the United States?
Nancy Pelosi.
That is incorrect. Shall we come to you now?
I don't want any shit for this. I'm just naming someone who's in the Senate. I'm just gonna say AOC.
She's not in the Senate.
Hate myself. Shouldn't have said anything.
House of Representatives for her. So, you are correct that first in line is the Vice President, Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Then the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, is second. Then third is President pro tempore of the Senate, whose name has just escaped me. Then fourth is one of then from there on out, for most of it, it's just the secretaries. So 5th would be Secretary of the Treasury, Janet Yellen.
That doesn't even ring a bell. I've never heard that name in my life.
I actually just made it
right
up. I believe so. All right.
You called it. You said that at some point I would talk about somebody and just describe how they look.
I did say that. I did say she would be like, oh yeah, them with like the face and their face is like the thing, and she'd expect me to know A, who that refers to, and B, to count it. All right, well, 2 questions in. Nilla's at 8, Shal's at 1, and Kelly's at 2. We're going to go to our first bonus question, everybody. All right, this is a number will be the answer. Whoever gets closest, either over or under, gets 5 points. If you somehow get it exactly right, I will give you 10 points. Your question is, what is the minimum earning amount that qualifies a single filer to be in the top income tax bracket for the U.S. in 2021? Did we understand what that meant?
I think
So- The top.
So what is the minimum amount that an individual can claim as income on their income taxes that will get, filing singly, that will get them into the top tax bracket?
Okay, so can I say some? So they're receiving the most taxes possible, I guess is.
They are
Like-
in the maximum possible individual tax bracket. What is basically, what is the low bar on that, on the top tax bracket?
Okay. All right. Do we write this down or something?
Yes, write it down.
I'll circle it too. Well, actually,
That's so funny.
I'll write it down bigger so you can see it.
Do we have to show it to you?
Yes, to make sure nobody cheats. To make sure
Okay.
Nilla's not like $50, then you're like, well, I'm going to say 51.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
right, Nilla, what did you put?
Oh.
You can also say it out loud.
I put 175,000.
Okay. Mom, you put.
I put 750,000.
Okay. This is going to be fun for me to try and do the math in my head. Shall you
I
put.
put 200K. Oh, you can't even see that.
Okay. You put like 100 something. He put
Put
above
175.
you. And you put what? 750?
Yes.
Okay. I can reveal that the points go to Kelly. The correct answer is $523,601.
All right.
Okay.
So
It's like a
none
20
of
How many
you were
points?
none of you were particularly close. However, Mum,
How
you
many
were the
points is
closest.
that?
5. So the current scores stand at Nilla at 8, Kelly at 7, Shal at 1. But
the reason
we're just 2 questions and a bonus in, so there's still plenty of time. All right. Nilla, we're back to you now. A normal question for you.
I'll take a 4.
A 4 for Nilla. Nilla, a reboot to what film franchise is reportedly set to be released September 30th, 2022, with much, but not all, of the principal voice cast confirmed to be returning to their roles?
Hmm. I this is not the right answer.
It could be.
Could be beef. Powerpuff Girls.
It is not Powerpuff Girls. Shall we come to you next?
I'm gonna need you to repeat the question.
Okay,
Apologies.
a reboot to what film franchise is reportedly set to be released September 30th, 2022, with much, but not all, of the principal voice cast confirmed to be returning to their roles.
I feel like something I should know, but I don't. So I'll just pass.
All right. Mom, we come to you now. Would you like me to read the question again?
Oh, all I can think of is Toy Story.
That is not correct. So we did notice that I said voice cast, which would indicate that it was an animated movie series. And this is the weakest Twink, which of course means if I'm asking about an animated movie series, the answer is always Shrek.
I not
Oh,
know?
I haven't heard anything about that.
I know.
I wrote a note to myself.
Yeah,
Think
it's
about
Shrek 5, the reboot. And of course, in every episode of Weakest Twink, there's a question about Shrek. And that was this week's. And more often than not, they are not correctly guessed. So for any future contestants, be on the lookout.
When
All
in
right.
doubt, Shrek.
When in doubt, just say Shrek. All right, Nilla, that was your question. So shall we come to you now? You trail
All right.
by 6 points.
Okay. 3 points, please.
A 3 for Shal. Shal, what is the name of Bear's small blue mouse friend who lives in the titular Big Blue House on Bear in the Big Blue House?
I'm not even familiar with the series, so
Well,
I'll pass.
just... All right, Mother, what is the name of Bear's small... do I even need to say it?
I believe it's Tutter.
That is the correct answer.
What is it?
Tutter.
Tutter.
No, you must have skipped my childhood. Apologize.
Well, that's upsetting.
Yeah, you missed a good one there, Sean. How many points did I get for that? Was that a 2?
That was a 3. So scores stand at Nilla 8, Shal 1, Kelly 10. Kelly, what question difficulty would you like?
I'm gonna go with 2, I think.
A 2 for Kelly. Kelly, Vanessa Van Cartier won the Dutch version of what reality TV show? Vanessa Van Cartier won the Dutch version of what reality show?
Dancing with the Stars.
That is incorrect. Nilla, for you now. Vanessa,
Grace
that is the correct.
Holland.
Yes, that is the correct answer.
What was
How many
it?
was that?
2. Drag
What was the
race.
Oh.
All right. 3 questions in. Nilla and Kelly are tied. Shal is looking to catch up, but there's still plenty of game going on. Nilla, we come to you now. What difficulty would you like?
I have a 4 again.
A 4 for Nilla. Nilla, what are the 6 branches of the U.S. military? Ready to count.
Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, everyone will know 5 out of the 6 now. Border Patrol?
That is not correct. All right. Shal, I won't ask you to list off the 5 he already did. I will just ask you what is the one that he missed.
I'm so nervous because this might have been just an actual meme that I saw, but did they actually make the Space Force?
It may be stupid, but Donald Trump did genuinely create Space Force.
Wow.
Let's go.
Can I say, when I was writing this question, I genuinely wrote down 5. Oh, I wrote out 5 for the question, and then I just wanted to go check and make sure, and it said Space Force 2, and I was like, oh my god, that's right. He did that. That's an actual thing now.
Better Shal than Kelly, though.
How many
Ooh.
points is that?
That was 4. Are you all tracking your own points now?
No, all right.
That was a
Yeah.
4. Nilla and Kelly have 10. Shal has 5.
If by the way, if Neil didn't go first, there's no way I nail all the other ones, right? I just knew
Coast Guard's
Space
an
Force.
obscure
Well, I
one.
have faith
Yeah.
in you. You would have.
All right, Shal, what difficulty would you like?
3, please.
A 3. All right. Shal, what Real Housewife reprised her role of Lindsay Wallace from the original Halloween in 2021's Halloween Kills?
Amazing that I know nothing about Halloween or Real Housewives, so I will pass again.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, coming now to someone else who knows nothing about Halloween or Real Housewives, Kelly.
2 people that have been on Real Housewives, so I'm going to pick one of them. Lisa Remini.
No, Leah Remini
Remini.
is
Yeah.
not. Leah Remini's never been on Housewives. She was on King of Queens.
Who am I thinking of?
Lisa Vanderpump.
No, who's married to Hamlin? To
Oh, Lisa Rinna.
Harry Hamlin. Her
You're
husband,
thinking.
Harry Hamlin.
You're thinking Lisa Rinna. None of which are correct answers. And the only reason I'm saying all this is because I'm pretty sure that Nilla knows the right answer. Nilla,
It's Miss Kyle Richards.
that is the correct answer.
How many?
3.
You're.
was
Alright.
Nene Leakes on Real Housewives? That was the only other one. I
She
knew.
was. Yes, she was on Atlanta.
Well, it's got 13 now, huh?
All right, Kelly. What difficulty would you like?
I'm gonna have to go 4 for the lead.
Mother, what animal is the mascot for the cereal brand Honey Smacks?
I think it's a frog.
That is the correct answer.
Oh,
The Honey Smacks frog.
Nice.
never had.
All right. 4 questions in. Xiao's at 5. Kelly, Nilla's at 13. Kelly is at 14. And we have another bonus question, everybody. So get your numbers ready. As of today, October 30th, 2021. I had to think about that. How many performances of Dear Evan Hansen have there been on Broadway? I'll even give you the bonus information that it is the 71st most performed show in all of Broadway history.
Well, thank God you gave us that information. I need a calculator.
You're going to do some quick math? All right. Everybody's set? All right, Nilla, your answer.
801.
Did you write it down? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You went first.
I did write it down.
Mom, your answer.
1,000.
All right. And Shao, your answer.
Also 1,000.
Well, I can reveal the points will go to Kelly and Shao. The correct answer is 1,363.
Dang.
Points is that?
That is 5 points each for Kelly and Shao.
Nice. I'll take that.
All right, that puts us up. Shao at 10, Nilla at 13, Kelly at 19. You've all made it to double digits, so congratulations on that. Always nice to be able to just reaffirm once and again that Bailey was the worst contestant ever on Weakest Twink. All right, Nilla, we come to you. What difficulty would you like for your final question before Specialist?
6.
A 6 to tie. Nilla, Property Brothers star Jonathan Scott has been dating what actress since 2019? I think someone might know it, so pressure's on.
Since 2019.
Since 2019.
I don't know. I gotta pass.
Shall Property Brothers star Jonathan Scott has been no, we're we just gonna go move. All right, Mom, the answer.
Just talking about Elf earlier.
It's been in the
It's
news.
Zoe Deschanel.
The correct answer is Zoe Deschanel. All right, 6 points. Oh no!
At least I know who that is.
And you know what? Isn't that worth a point in your heart?
In my heart.
In
only.
your heart, yes. I can't give one in the game, but you know, I'd love to.
If
But-
I'm in last, I want to come back to this and get that point, though.
Okay, if you're in last by more than a point, I will think
By more
about
than a
it.
point.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shao, what difficulty would you like?
1.
A 1 for Shao. Shao, what day of the week comes last alphabetically? In English.
Sunday.
That is not correct.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to leave the stream. We're right back. It's gonna
Mom.
disconnect.
What? He actually left. Mom, what day of the week comes last alphabetically?
Wait a minute.
This may not have been a 1, apparently.
Wednesday.
Correct.
I almost blew that.
And Shell, not only is Sunday not last, it is 4th. Because
Wait.
Tuesday,
Alright.
Thursday, and Wednesday all come after it.
I don't think I understood the question. Can you say it again?
What day of the week comes last alphabetically?
Okay.
I don't
Oh
know how many-
shit! Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
And
I've
there
been
it,
up for 18 hours.
and
18 hours, and I almost said Tuesday. So
and there it
Tuesday.
is. All right.
I don't
well,
want to talk about it.
that may
I'm
not
so
have
tired.
been a 1, apparently. Mom, we come to
No,
you now.
it definitely is. That's literally, you could ask an elementary school kid that question. I will resort to, I have been up for 18 hours.
All right, Mom, what difficulty would you like?
remember how many points I have.
Shal has 10, Nilla has 13, you have 26. Nilla rolled his eyes at you, but you weren't looking.
It's a hard player. I feel like I have a little breathing room. Well, no, let's go 4.
A 4. Where in the body would the metatarsals be found?
They're, I don't know how specific you want. They're on your feet. They're your toes. They're the bones in your toes.
That is the correct answer. Feet.
I kind of knew that one. I was so excited. I was like, oh, it's a kinesiology.
All right. 5 questions apiece. Nilla's at 13, Shal's at 10, Kelly's at 30. But now's the time that truly either not makes or breaks you, but can really, really go badly for you. Because you picked these categories, except in the case of Kelly, who sort of refused to pick a category, and so I sort of chose for her. Nilla, you're up first. Your chosen specialist category, Disney Parks. Which I interpreted as Disney World, because I've never been to Disneyland and was feeling lazy. Nilla, Camp Minnie Mickey used to be a section at what Disney World park?
Animal Kingdom.
Correct. Nilla, we've got it. We've
Wait,
got
how
it.
many points is that?
It depends. I will tell you at the
Oh.
end of the 3 questions how many you get.
Okay.
All right, Nilla, we've got another county one. Name 8 of the 11 countries in Disney World's Epcot.
Mexico, Norway, Canada, the UK, Italy, France, China, Japan.
Correct. Originally, you were going to have to name all 11, and originally,
do it.
originally, you're going to have to do them in order.
I could do it.
Well, okay, what are the 3 you missed? Just for
Germany.
for no extra points, but for shiggles.
Did I say Mexico already as well?
Yes.
There's Germany. There's Morocco. And the United States.
That is correct.
Your brain is really impressive, and I wish I had a sliver of its intelligence. I'm so upset.
All right, Nilla. To go 3 for 3, a feat rarely done. Which ride at Disney World's Magic Kingdom comes first alphabetically? And I would like to clarify that for the purpose of this question, the word "the" is ignored.
How much time do I have to think about this?
I mean, be reasonable.
I could shoot off the hip here.
There is a whole audience watching just us sit here silently while you think.
Is it like Aladdin's magic carpets or flying carpets?
The correct answer, I believe, it is not known as Aladdin's magic carpet. I believe it's just known as magic carpet ride. The correct answer.
Wait. Okay, you're right.
The correct answer is the Astro Orbiter. All right. Well, still. What? Oh, no. Do I have to go check now? Fine. Magic carpet ride Disney World. It's the magic carpets of Aladdin. So it falls under M. All right, well,
I'm still impressed.
Well, it was the tough for a reason. Nilla, you scored 5 points there. Mom, we come to you now. I'll let you all update
Why
your.
am I next?
Why are you next? Because I still like to do these in alphabetical order because that's the order I wrote them down. Mother, you chose / had chosen for you The West Wing, which, and I quote, is your favorite show. So,
From like 30 years ago, but that's okay.
Mother, who was the intended target of the assassination attempt that resulted in President Bartlett being shot in the season 2 premiere?
Was it Josh?
No, the correct answer is Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I
they
guess.
didn't like that they had the
Like-
president's daughter was in an interracial relationship, so they tried to assassinate him. Mother, what character in The West Wing?
Josh also, though.
Yes, Josh did also get shot, but he was not the intended target. It gets revealed in the second part of a 2-part episode, the name of which is oh no, I don't remember. Under the Shadow of Two Gunmen. No, there we go, I got it. I should be playing. Mother, what character in The West Wing is portrayed by the same person as Rizzo in the movie Grease?
Mrs. Bartlett.
I will accept. Abby Bartlett. Mother, when first met in the series, to what country is Lord John Marbury, Earl of Grey, the ambassador? The ambassador to.
This guy was always drunk. Great Britain.
No, he is the ambassador from Great Britain to India. He is. He is the, okay, so when
No,
first
I don't need it. It's
when
okay.
first met, he is the ambassador to India. By the end of the show, apparently, he is the UK's ambassador to the US. So per what I wrote, the correct answer is India. You score 1 point. Shall we come to you now? You chose Demon Slayer anime, and so I had to do a bunch of Googling for this. So we'll see.
Okay.
And any pronunciations, I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Shall, what animal is the mask that Inosuke Hashibira wears?
Inosuke, and it's a boar's mask.
That is correct. Shall, what famed voice actor provided the English dubbed voice for Kagaya Ubuyashiki?
I don't know.
Matthew Mercer.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even know the English version, but Matt Mercer's really cool. He's the it's high noon.
Someone told me that question was too hard, and I said there's a 100% chance that Shell knows who Matt Mercer is. So
I know who Matt Mercer is. D&D critical. I know a lot about Matt Mercer, but I don't watch English dubs.
Shall, in what number episode of the series is the bright red Nichirin sword shown for the first time?
I've watched season 1 twice in the past 3 months, but wait, I can do this. First episode of that. Give me a second. I'm gonna guess 6.
The correct answer is 8.
Damn. Okay.
That
Fair.
was still a good effort. That was purposefully a very difficult question.
Sure.
All
yeah.
right.
No, I mean, I feel like the general. Okay.
All right. Shal and Kelly scored 1 point each. Nilla got 5. Putting the current scores just to make sure you all have correctly written down things. Nilla's at 18, Shal is at 11, Kelly is at 31. All right. Nilla, we're back to you now. Entering the back half of the competition, what difficulty would you like?
How many rounds are there left?
5. You'll each pick 5 more questions apiece, and there's 1 more bonus question that's a number that you'll do after the next 3 questions.
Can I have a 4, please?
Let's see. Nilla, no, you actually can't. You've already taken both of your 4s.
Can I have a 5, please?
That you can. Nilla, Angie Harmon and Sasha Alexander appear as the titular detective and medical examiner in what Boston-based crime show?
Boston Public.
That is incorrect. Shall Angie Harmon and Sasha Alexander appear as the titular detective and medical examiner in what Boston-based show?
Bones.
That is not correct. Mom, we come to you now. I suspect you might know this.
I do, except I'm struggling with the second name. Rizzoli and Isles.
That is the correct answer. All right. Shall we?
What's his name? Sasha?
Angie Harmon plays Rizzoli, and Dad has a crush on her. And
I have a little crush on him.
And Sasha Alexander is Dr. Maura Isles. All right, shall we come to you now?
What's my score again?
11. You're 7
Wow.
behind Nilla.
Okay. Do 3.
All right. No, you've already done both.
4.
Yes. What mystery is the world's longest running play, having been performed in London's West End from 1952 until COVID forced its closure in 2020?
It's a mystery play, and I think of nothing. So I'm going to say, nothing. Yeah, I pass.
Okay. Kelly, what mystery is the world's longest running play, having been performed in London's West End from 1952 until COVID forced its closure in 2020?
On the Orient Express.
That is not correct. Nilla, we come to you
100%
now.
sure that was correct.
I'm pretty sure it's an Agatha Christie murder mystery, but I know this is not an Agatha Christie murder mystery, but I just feel like in my head I keep hearing like the birdcage, which is not true.
That is not. No,
I know, but it's
that is not correct. It is an Agatha Christie, but the correct answer is Mousetrap.
oh,
Oh, okay.
nice.
Because it was a
Birds.
same thing. Same
Nice.
thing. Nilla gets the points. He was close enough.
A birdcage and a mousetrap. Or,
All right,
similar.
Mom. What difficulty would you like?
Man, I guess we'll try 5.
All right. Kelly, what is it called in golf when a golfer scores 3 strokes under par on a hole?
I think it's right, but I know so few golf terms. It's a birdie.
That is not correct. Nilla,
Is it a triple bogey?
that is not correct.
Mario Golf?
Shall?
Is it? So 3 strokes under par?
Yes.
Eagle.
That is also incorrect.
Oh,
What? Come on.
Like only 3 golf terms. We got all
A
the 3
birdie
golf terms.
is 1 under par.
oh.
An eagle is 2 under par. A triple bogey is 3 over par. But 3 under par would be an albatross.
Oh,
Stupid.
God.
I thought I was so confident in eagle. I was like, that's
You-
lower than a birdie.
That's 2. And Nilla went in the wrong direction in relation to par there. All right. Well, we're headed to our last bonus question now. Nilla, 18. Shell, 11. Kelly, 36. Now, Baby Shark Dance is the most viewed YouTube video of all time. Here's a little fun fact for you. The Baby Shark Dance is the most viewed YouTube video of all time. How many views does it have, rounded to the nearest million?
Are we writing this down?
Yes.
I saw a meme about this within like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Baby Shark Dance had passed for most viewed until I was looking up the answer to this question. I have Baby Shark stuck in my head now, which is why I'm bopping ever so slightly side to side.
Baby shark do 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 do.
Nilla,
DMCA.
DMC, stream's over.
Stream's over.
It's not the fact that at the start of every stream I play 3 full songs completely uninterrupted. No, it's Shell singing 2 seconds of Baby Shark that gets me. Nilla, what is your answer?
900 million.
900 million. Okay. Kelly?
153 million.
Okay. And Shell, your answer?
Oh, like how many plays?
Yes.
There's 7 billion, like 900 million plays.
I can say that Shell is far and away the closest. The actual correct answer is 9,556,000,000 plays.
The reason I remember this, it was like the world population, and then the amount of Baby Shark plays, and it was bigger, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot is the answer. All right. Well, Shell earns himself 5 points there. And that's why I said that probably nobody was going to get one exactly, because if you knew exactly how many plays Baby Shark Dance had, I would be concerned. All right. 4 questions left apiece. Kelly at 36, Nilla at 18, Shell at 16, so it's still anyone's game. Nilla, we come to you first now. From here on out, it's just plain normal trivia.
And there's 3 more rounds or 4 more?
4 apiece.
Do I have any more 3s I can take?
Yes.
That.
Nilla, what rapper portrayed Jimmy on the Canadian series Degrassi, who was paralyzed from the waist down in a school
Drake.
shooting? That is the correct answer.
Who was it?
Drake. And he does not like when you bring it up to him. Shall we come to you now? What difficulty would you like? You trail Nilla by 5 and Kelly by 20.
How many rounds do you have left?
You'll each answer 4 more questions, except for Nilla, who just did his.
Let's do another 4-pointer. We have them. I'm not keeping track.
Shall, what Canadian singer has released albums entitled Folklore and Loose?
Celine Dion.
That is incorrect. Kelly.
Is she Canadian though?
She is
Just wondering.
Canadian, yes. French Canadian.
Let's go!
Only Canadian singer I knew.
All right.
Canadian singer Michael Bublé.
Is he Canadian?
I have no idea. I don't know why I thought
He
he was Canadian.
is?
He is.
Well,
he sang at
it's-
the Olympics.
Well,
Like he was their artist.
it's not him. Nilla, what Canadian singer has released albums entitled Folklore and Loose?
Nelly Furtado?
That is the correct answer.
How many was that?
4.
I've never heard of folklore by her.
When I saw that, I was like, I have to put that in there just for the Taylor Swift tease.
I know.
All right. Kelly, we're up to you now. What difficulty would you like?
3.
All right. Mom, who portray the 3 Sanderson sisters in the movie Hocus Pocus? It's like you're managing to pick every question that I wrote this, and I was like, oh, there's no way she's going to get this.
Yeah. Bette Midler. And a thinner woman and a larger woman.
I told you she was going to do. I can't count that unless you say their names.
And you can't count.
All right, I don't count that. Nilla, we go to you now for your 3 points.
It's Bette Midler. It was Sarah Jessica Parker back when she was a pony.
Yeah, she'd be the
And Kathy and Jimmy.
Correct.
Definitely got that.
That's
Wow.
3 points.
That's 3 points. So it's Nilla 28, Shao 16, Kelly 36. Regardless of anything, this is shaping up to be one of the higher scoring episodes, so at least you all have that.
I just need to beat 17, right? And then I've won.
And then
my
you've
self.
you've done better than you did last time, yes.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
All right, Nilla, we're back to you now.
Can I do another 3 or are we out now?
You're out. Everybody's out of 3s and
take a
4s.
2.
A 2?
Wait, this is 3 more rounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nilla, and I will have to. I'll have to cut you off at a certain amount of time of thinking on this question. What is the only monosyllabic state in the U.S.? I need like the Jeopardy music for this one.
Maine.
That is the correct answer. All right, shall we come to you now?
Okay. What's the question?
Well, the question to you is, what difficulty do you want?
Sorry.
Sal's favorite.
If Shao loses this one, it'll be more of like a mercy killing.
It will really be. And also, like, when you told me I was the lowest scoring winner ever, I think you broke my heart.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, oh no. Like,
I
I,
was-
already had no confidence.
I
I've
was
won
told
one.
not to say that, and then I was like, I'm going to say it.
Oh my god. Who told you not to say that?
I don't.
need to
More
know.
than one person said, Addison, that's mean. Don't tell him that.
They're right. Anyway, what a points option? What's the lowest point option I could do?
Actually, I think you've done both of your ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
It's like
2.
4. 2?
A 2. And if you
Um,
get this right, you would be at 18, which would mean you did better this time than last time.
That
Oh,
is what you do for. Let's go with 2. Yeah.
And of all things, I believe in you to get this one.
Oh,
Which, of course, is a lead into something, generally the person getting the question wrong. What is currently the maximum length video that an average TikTok user can post?
An average TikTok user could post a 1-minute video. They just unlocked 3 minutes, but 1 minute would be the average user.
Correct.
Let's go! Yes!
you are already a winner.
Meaning, yes,
Did you
Shao, you
enjoy
have you have bested your previous performance.
Oh, thank
In fact, I
God.
believe, Mum, you have. Nilla, you are still looking to get a higher score than you did
Yeah.
last time.
Wait, you said if I came in last, by the way, just putting it out there. Reminder, I could get that bonus 1 point. Remember.
I did float that around as a possibility. Mum, what difficulty would you like? With Nilla ever creeping up on you. And reminder that whoever's in the lead going into the last round gets an advantage, but only based on how much ahead of the second place person they are. Surprise, there's more rules I didn't explain.
Against my better judgment. Well, then Nil is right after me, so if I don't get it, I'll go with my 5.
A 5. Kelly, in English, what does the suffix dactyl mean?
Like the ground or earth.
That is not correct. Nilla, in English, what does the suffix dactyl mean?
Winged.
That is not correct. Shall, in English, what does the suffix dactyl mean?
Is it finger?
That is correct.
Yes!
Nilla, you went for
Sorry.
the wrong side of pterodactyl there. Ptero is the part that means winged, and dactyl means finger. So pterodactyl is
It's 'cause they
literally
got-
winged finger.
Yeah, they got like long fingers. Yeah, it's cool. How many points is that?
That was 5, putting you up to 23. And with it within striking distance of Nilla, with a 7, you would tie him. Nilla, we come to you now.
I'm out of my 2s, right?
Yes.
Do I have 5s?
Yes. You have one more.
I'll do that.
Okay. What now famous actor did not survive his appearance in the original Friday the 13th, dying of an arrow through the throat from under his bed?
Johnny Depp.
That is incorrect. Shall. What now famous actor did not survive his appearance in the original Friday the 13th, dying of an arrow through the throat from under his bed?
I don't think I've seen the movie. I'll pass.
All right, and Mum, do you want me to repeat it?
Um, blow. I have no idea.
That is not correct, Nilla. Johnny Depp is killed
I
by
know,
Freddy
I know.
Krueger
I know.
in Nightmare on Elm Street. In Friday the 13th, Kevin Bacon is killed.
Oh,
A sort of pre-fame Kevin Bacon. All right.
Bailey. Sorry, that was long. I don't have any filter anymore. It's been almost 20 hours.
I think at this point, most is forgiven for you, Shao. All right,
Thank
Shao,
you.
we come to you now. You are 7 points behind Nilla.
Okay.
Nudge, nudge.
Give me a 7-pointer.
All right. Shao.
Yeah.
What British sitcom set in Northern Ireland during the 1990s stars, among others, Saoirse Monica Jackson, Nicola Coughlan, and Siobhan McSweeney? Yes, I did practice those pronunciations.
You said British sitcom?
What British sitcom set in Northern Ireland during the 1990s stars, among others, Saoirse Monica Jackson, Nicola Coughlan, and Siobhan McSweeney?
It's the wrong year. It's not the right actors, but the only British sitcom I can think of is the British version of The Office.
That is not correct.
I know.
Mom, we come to you next. Would you like me to repeat it, or do you have absolutely no idea?
well, I know, because all I could think of was Ab Fab, and it's not that. So I'll just say that. Absolutely
That
fabulous.
is not correct. Nilla? Would you like me to repeat it?
I was born in Derry, actually. So I believe the answer is Derry Girls.
Did not know that little fun fact.
And it's pronounced Siobhan, not
God
Siobhan.
Damn it. And I practiced and everything.
Go
Well,
ahead.
he did go ahead of you by 1 point. Nilla's up to 37 now. Dairy Girls is the correct answer.
Oh, that coming. You were gonna pull up the. All right.
Oops. Well, Mom, we come to you now. What difficulty would you like? Nilla's now ahead of you by 1 point.
How many more questions do we have?
After this, you'll each have one more.
Two.
Oh, did you say 2? Oh, I thought you said I'll do... And then I thought you just, like, were going with it. Mom, what fast food chain is noteworthy for its square burgers?
Wendy's.
Correct.
That's what I could have gotten.
Of all things.
All things.
All right, 1 question left. Shao's at 23. Nilla's at 37. Kelly's at 38. Looks to be sort of tied up at the top. And Shao, you've done well, I have to say. You've done well score-wise. But Nilla, we go to you now.
Yeah.
So, oh wait, I'm no longer in the lead. Hold on.
I don't think I can live down. Sorry.
Do we do the second topic thing or only in the event?
No,
of a tie?
that's no. So I know I asked you guys to pick 2 specialist subjects, but that's just not you. But that's just the first one was for today. The second one was in case you won and made it to the final.
Oh.
So you're
didn't ask the second one because you thought
It
there was
hasn't come up yet. Hasn't come up. You wouldn't even pick you wouldn't even pick one category. I was gonna cross that bridge when we got to it.
Okay.
Shao picked psychology as his second one, and I told him you'd appreciate that.
You would.
So, if I understand correctly, I can either do a 1 or a 6.
Or
Is that right?
7.
Not a 5?
I don't know. Let
We're
me
out of 5?
check. Give me a second. You can do a 1. You can't do a 2. You can't do a 3. You can't do a 4. You can't do a 5. So it's a 1, a 6, or a 7. You used up all the middle. You guys played around
Yeah.
the middle a lot, and now we've got sort of both ends left.
Go for a 6.
A 6 for Nilla. Nilla, Tracy Grandstaff voices the titular character on what animated show, which aired from 1997 to 2002?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
That is not correct. SpongeBob SquarePants is still airing.
Is it?
Yes, they're still airing new episodes. Shall we come to you next? Tracy Grandstaff voices the titular character on what animated show, which aired from 1997 to 2002?
Powerpuff Girls?
That is not correct, Mum. We come
I
now
have one in my head and I can't think of what it's called. She was like
I said this was going to happen.
I know, I'm just talking it through for myself. I'm not telling it's
You start describing it, and if you are completely off, I will just tell you that you're wrong.
she's
Can we
like
stop whatever this hint directing
It's
is?
not
that's
a hint.
happening
If
over here?
she's describing it and it's not right, I'm not going to let her struggle over trying to come up with the name of the one she's thinking of is, and I'm just going to tell her she's wrong.
she's like a crime fighter. It's she's an action figure, like
Stop it, Addison!
No,
Let her
I'm not
guess
gonna- this-
correctly.
That's what I have in my head.
This is her, because Nilla, what she's trying to do is this is her answer. She's trying to think of the name, but the name is wrong anyway, so I'm just going to cut her before she spends 10 minutes trying to think of the name and tell her that she whatever. Are you thinking of Kim Possible?
Thank you.
I knew she was thinking of Kim Possible. I know that's not the right answer. The correct answer is Daria.
Oh, that's not a thing. Never heard of that.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. It's pretty popular. It's a good meme stuff, right?
Never heard of it. But I was trying to think of Kim Possible thing.
I knew because I knew she was trying to think of Kim. Now Nilla thinks that I'm rigging it. Well, shall we come to you next?
Sure.
It's not looking great for you.
I mean, it's looking great for me because we've done so well.
You would need to pick a. You would need to pick a 7, get it right, and then my mom would also need to pick a 7. Her and Nilla get it wrong, and then you get it right, and then you would tie Nilla, and we would go to a tie break. So
Sure. But honestly, give me a 7.
all right.
Why not? Why
Shall-
not?
What is the longest book in the Bible by number of verses?
Oh, the longest book in the Bible. You know what? This is a book, I think.
Okay.
And so if I saying one is better than none, so I'm going to go with Leviticus.
That is not correct.
Cool.
Mom, we
Maybe
come
one more than I know. Deuteronomy, is that one?
That is one, yes. It is also a cat from Cats, but the question was very nearly which book of the Bible shares a name with a cat from Cats. But I changed, and that would have been the right answer, but no. Nilla, what is the longest book in the Bible by number of verses?
Proverbs.
The correct answer is Psalms.
Okay.
All right, Mom, we come to you now. What difficulty would you like for the final question?
Oh, so which direction do I go? I'm gonna go 1 because even if I get it wrong, Nilla can only tie.
Yes.
Right. Is this it? Is this the last question?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm definitely doing that.
Okay. In government agencies, what does DMV stand for?
The Division of Motor Vehicles.
That is incorrect.
Is it really?
Nella, we come to you now. In government agencies, what does DMV stand for?
The Department of Motor Vehicles.
That is the correct answer.
Of course it is.
All right. Well, after plenty of questions and a long, hard-fought battle, Nilla and Kelly are tied with 38, which means I'm going to have a decision to make in a second on how we're going to handle that. But Shal with 23. You are the weakest twink. Goodbye. Well, very well done, Shao. You did yourself proud. But don't leave, because then it messes up the layout of how I have your names.
Now, like, get a crown.
Not yet, I guess.
He's
Bad
going.
luck.
He's going to bed.
Maybe this is more appropriate.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. Well, normally I have the person in the lead pick which whether they'd like to go first or second. But we have the issue of you two are tied. So if you two can agree amongst yourself who wants to answer the blue questions and who wants to answer the green questions, then we'll go with that. If not, I'll decide randomly who gets to pick.
Okay.
How many questions are there?
It's 5 apiece. Whoever gets more right wins.
Kelly, would you like to be blue or green?
So, green is my favorite color.
Go
So,
green. I'll take blue.
All
right.
right. Kelly, Nilla, for the title of Strongest Twink and to earn your spot in the Strongest Twink Tournament Grand Final, let's play the Weakest Twink.
I'd have
You
to
two
play
decided
again.
amongst yourselves that Kelly will do green and Nilla will do blue, which means Nilla, you will go first.
Okay.
By what name is the country which was excuse me. I'm
I just heard that.
I'm gonna start the question over. By what name is the country which was formerly called Siam known today?
Thailand?
That is the correct answer.
Oh.
Kelly, Bobby Boris Pickett is best known for performing what 1962 novelty song?
$1962.
Yeah,
Boris Pickett.
Bobby Boris Pickett.
Pick- And novelty song means something, of which I'm not aware. I'm naming a song.
Yeah,
1962 novelty song of Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
that is not correct. Nilla, you seem like you might know it. Oh, no, sorry, I got the wrong read.
Oh, I
Mom-
giggled because I thought it was kind of a crazy question.
Oh,
Do we get a steal?
no.
Would he have
No,
steal?
it was just curious. It's the reason for the season. The correct answer is they did the mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard bash. And of course, it being a novelty song means that it's like,
It caught on in the flash.
it caught on in a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. Nilla, what scientist was born on November 27th, 1955 in Washington, D.C.? This one's maybe a little difficult.
Dr. Fauci.
I'm gonna say that.
That's a good guess. I like that guess. The correct answer, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Science rules. Mom, not to be confused with a famous television chef, Dr. Sandra Lee is better known as whom?
Is better known as Dr. Sandra. Sandra Lee is, I don't know, Colonel Sanders' wife.
That is not correct. The correct answer is Dr. Pimple Popper. All right, moving on. Someone asked why is the chef part in the question? Because I think it's funny that Dr. Pimple Popper has the same name as television
Shirley.
chef and former First Lady of New York, Sandra Lee.
I would say who Sandra Lee was on-time romance of. Why couldn't you ask me that?
Because
Well, you have Chef Sarah Lee as well.
Oh,
yes. Nilla, what 2021 movie features a song entitled Edgar's Prayer?
Two 2021 movie.
Features a song entitled Edgar's Prayer.
This is not score. It's like a song, right?
I
Can I
don't know.
clarify? Is this a score song? Dune?
The correct answer, Nilla, you clearly didn't have your thinking culottes on, because the correct answer is Barb and Star go to Vista Del Mar. Kelly, a sense of impending doom is an actual symptom of what medical mishap? A sense of impending doom is an actual symptom of what medical mishap?
I feel like I just had a conversation about it.
It's a small chance it was with me, so.
Clearly, it didn't stick. I know, Noah.
Stop the leading.
It's-
Stop leading.
I'm not leading!
Um,
Nilla is so cute. Nilla thinks I'm rigging this entire thing.
well, you just made it sound like you were, except that I obviously can't even remember a sense, but impending a concussion.
No, the correct answer is if you get a blood transfusion of the wrong type of blood.
We did have that discussion. Yeah, that's too bad I
Oops.
didn't remember that.
Well, that would explain why it was on my mind when I was writing questions.
Hmm.
Moving on. Siebert is the actual last name of what American singer known generally just by their first name? This is for
Is
Nilla.
this my fourth or my fifth question?
Fourth. Siebert is the actual last name of what American singer known generally just by their first name?
I need the Jeopardy theme. Because all the ones I can think of that I just know them by by a single name, I generally know their last names. Seems. Halsey.
The correct answer is Kesha. Alright. Mom, who was the first woman to win the Academy Award for Best Director?
I don't. Kelly Mueller.
Yes, congratulations, by the way, on the win. No, winning for the Hurt Locker, the correct answer is Catherine Bigelow. one of only 2 female winners of Best Director ever. The second being Chloe Zhao, I don't know how to pronounce it, who won for Nomadland last year. Nilla.
Wait, can I pause?
Sure.
So I have 1 and Kelly has 0.
Yeah.
Right? So it's either for a second tie or the win here.
Oh, I don't want to go to sudden death for a second
Okay,
week
so
in a
sorry,
row
sorry.
because then it burns through all of the rest of my questions and I have to write a bunch for the next one. Nilla.
Pretty sure. You're
Nilla,
safe.
what short-lived ABC comedy series starred Lee Pace as Ned, a pie maker with the
Pushing
ability?
daisies.
That is the correct answer.
What was the answer?
And that means, Nilla, that you are today's strongest drink. The correct answer is Pushing Daisies.
Yeah.
You go away the winner. You will return for the strongest Twink tournament grand final. Mother, you simply go away.
I simply do. Yes.
Join us again for the weakest Twink.